Hey guys, I'm back finally with another video. I'm going to do a haul today. It is very collective, very random. I've done a lot of retail therapy, so I thought I would just show it. Truth be told, I just haven't wanted to sit down and have to do a whole lot of thinking to film a video. So basically, hauls, updates, or empties are pretty much all I really want to do right now. So anyways, I have just a whole mishmash, and it's probably going to be sporadic because I didn't even sit down and organize it. But let's get started. First off, I have two clothing items, and the first is a top from Target. It's that new line of theirs called A New Day, and I say I'll try to link it. I can't guarantee that because I'm filming and uploading from my iPad. So if I get it up, I may hop on the laptop and try to do it. But it's kind of a tunic, and it's definitely oversized. Well, either oversized or you could say true women's sizing. I bought a small, and it's just this kind of charcoal and white. You can see, I hope it's picking up, it looks like it. That kind of speckled look. It has a front pocket. And it looks so cute on. It's so soft. It's almost like, I don't know. I don't want to say fleece, but kind of. And then it has a pleat in the back, which I think is just fun and a little bit different. So I was really happy to get this. And then I got these pants. They're kind of, I guess you could say colored jeans, which I didn't even think about it till it was sitting in my lap. But I think they would go really cute with this. These are the Wit and Wisdom brand from Nordstrom, the Absolution ankle pants. And I got a 4 petite, so they would be shorter. And they are pretty good, an ankle pant. So this is what they look like. And then I would not say they're like real skinny. They're fitted at the ankle, but they're not like, you know, hugging it. And the Absolution, this is what the inside of the waistband is like. I hope that really picks up. It's very stretchy. I mean, you definitely could just slip it down. They say in the reviews to size down. I did get a 4. Part of me is wondering if I should try a 2 as well, because I think they're going to stretch out a lot. They have a lot of give, but I think they're cute, and they're just something a little different from jeans or black, you know, leggings. That's what I tend to wear a lot, so. But those are 2 clothing items, and I'm, you know, really pleased with those. Okay, I'm going to try to do some organization. I picked up a few things from Nordstrom because they've had really good sales. I think they were price matching Macy's. But I'm going to put their stuff aside so I can show you that at the end. Okay, Ulta has had, well, this is from Sephora. They were doing those weekly wows, kind of like the Ulta daily deals, and Bare Minerals had their Gin Nude glosses for, I don't know, $10 maybe? And I really wish I would have picked up more, but I will tell you why I didn't. I went back and I watched a Jaclyn Hill video where she showed them in her favorites, and she said they smelled like crayons. And I was like, oh, that reminds me of like the old school lip product smells, if you know what I'm talking about. Just very, So I went ahead and I ordered Forbidden, which is this color here. It is probably just like a true pinky nude is the best description I can give you of it. And I absolutely love it. And I smelled it. It doesn't smell like crayons to me, but it smells kind of like Play-Doh, which I know some people do not like that scent, but I'm one of those weird people that I kind of like the scent of Play-Doh, so I'm very happy about it. And I've worn it a few times, and it is pretty. It is a thick gloss. I would almost describe it as like a lacquer more than a gloss. So if you see these, now that I know they marked them down that one time, my lighting is going crazy. They may do it again, and sugar is so popular among people on YouTube, and I just kind of hesitated. It sold out, and then I swatched it in Ulta the other day, and I think if I ever see these on sale, I'll pick up sugar. And what was the other one? The really pale one. I don't know. I may pick it up. But anyways, for the price, I was very happy. Okay. Let me try to do all of my Ulta stuff at once. Ulta's had those daily deals, you know. So I placed a few orders. Okay, the first thing I picked up was when they had the Butter London Sheer Wisdom Lush Lip Oil. And I got the shade Buff. Online it was described, I'll do lip swatches on my hand. Online it was described as a warm nude. And Lisa had picked it up recently and she described it as a cool nude. I think it may be more of a cool nude as well. I've never done swatches in here, I don't think. It feels really nice. I believe it was like $10 in the Ulta Daily Deals, so it was good for the price for sure. It's not as thick and oily, not thick. Like the YSL lip oil is much oilier, and then the Clarins lip oil, it's a little bit thicker, but this probably has more color, where the other ones are a little more sheer, if that makes sense. But I'm very happy to have that. And then I will swatch Forbidden beside it, just so you can see. It definitely has more pink. Okay, there's Forbidden, and there's the Butter London lip oil, which I kind of sheared out. I don't know why I did that. Okay, the next daily deal, I believe, were these. These are the Skin Iceland Hydra Cool Firming Eye Gels. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I love these. You know I love eye gels, which you will see in the haul some more. It was the 4-pack, and I think it was like $7. So I was happy to get more of those. Hold on one second. I have like a tickle in my throat. I'm probably not used to doing this much talking anymore. Okay, and then the next day that I purchased from was this Tarte Tartist Lash Paint Mascara, and it was on sale for $10. I really like this mascara. It's very good. The only downside is I don't like the brush. It's one of those plastic bristle ones, but you get such good results that it's worth it to me. And I know it's, you know, has a lot better ingredients than a lot of the conventional mascaras, so I started thinking, because I have tried to be more green here and there. I'm not necessarily, obviously I don't do that good. I don't think I even have anything like that in this haul. But I thought maybe I would try to, even if I stick with this, it's better than a lot of the other brands, you know? So, we'll see. Okay, okay, the same day I picked that up, I picked up this. It was not on sale. It's the NYX Lid Lingerie Matte Eye Tint in Bang Bang. This is what it looks like. Excuse my atrocious nails. I had seen that Makeup Phases with Mel, or if you know who I'm talking about, showed this on Instagram, and it is a just like a cream eyeshadow for your lids. It's very moussey, and she did a look with it, and it is very scary at first, but when you blend it out, it is so pretty, y'all. I've worn this. That's it. I've worn this almost every day since I've had it when I've worn makeup. I did wear something different today because it's new. You're going to see. But this is so pretty. I haven't tried the shimmery ones, but definitely try these. If you're into cream shadows, if you're into those easy one look swipe and goes, they have all kinds of shades. But since I really like these warm red tones in fall, it was so pretty. I did, you know, like those warm medium browns in my transition and did this all over the lid. And it made my green eyes pop, and it was just easy. I mean, so freaking easy. I used like a MAC 217 style brush to blend it out. I was good to go. Okay, and then the last day of the sale, I ended up ordering, because I think it was online only, and I had been trying to get this all sale, and it was sold out every time I went to the store. It's the Bare Minerals Gin Nude Matte Liquid Lip Color in Slay. This actually came in the mail today, so I haven't even tried it, so I didn't put anything on my lips so I could show you this. Makeup by Tiffany D loves this color. I have Smooch. These smell like brownie batter. And y'all, I've been breaking out terribly. I know it's stress. I like that. That's a good, like, everyday kind of shade. And if you've never tried these Gin Nudes, they're more of like a mousse. They're not like that heavy, not heavy, that really drying matte lipstick that just like sucks your lips in to where, you know, it looks like a butthole. They just are a little more flattering. So I picked that up. It was one of those just like markdowns for the sale. And then gift with purchase was a NARS Pour and Shine Control Primer. I don't think I'm even going to use it because it has dimethicone as the second ingredient. And my skin is very sensitive to that. So I do not think I will use it. Rachel, do you want this? I'll set it aside for you. Okay, let me go ahead and swatch Slay on my hand. Just so y'all can see. I'm watching the little count to make sure I don't get overboard. Okay, and that's Slay. It is just like a really pretty color. I can see why Tiffany loves it for every day. So there's the Forbidden, there's the Butter London Buff, that's the NYX Cream, and then there's Slay. Okay, and then lastly, I picked up 2 of the Butter London eye glosses. I had not even paid attention to these, and Lisa had posted these, I think in a haul or something. And you have to tear the packaging. And she wore this one, or had this one, and this is the one described as icing. Icing. It's described as kind of a cool mauve. Oh wow. These are like pudding. Can you see? If you have ever tried the Charlotte Tilbury cream eyeshadows, it's even more moussey than that. So I'll have to see how these are. If they're just like too moussey, then I'll have to return them. Wow, that is super, super pretty. Like I said, I haven't even swatched these yet. They just came in the mail. We just got back from the hospital. My dad's in the hospital again. I don't think I've updated anything. No. We had to take him to the hospital on Monday. He has a blood clot in his leg. His speech was not doing very well. He was getting very weak, and come to find out, he had a blood clot in his leg. However, his tumor has shrunk. Good news. Not a whole lot, but it hasn't grown, so the radiation did help a little. And he was dehydrated because he has not been wanting to drink any water. So hopefully all that can get managed and he can be back to, you know, fairly normal and come home soon. This one I got a lot more on my hand. Oh God, y'all, I'm going to be a mess. And then this is Old Slick, which is kind of like one of those MAC Club colors, but I thought in the fall blended out a lot on the lid. I'm going to be such a freaking mess. It would be really pretty. We'll just have to see. If I feel like it, I may do a get ready with me one day. And y'all tell me in the description box down below, or in the comments down below, what you would like me to use for a get ready with me, because I have more good things I'm about to show you. Gosh, I wish I had a wet wipe, but I don't. Okay, so that's all from Ulta. Oh man, you're gonna be hating me by the time this video's over. Okay, I went to Bath & Body Works because I had a coupon for a free one of these, I think, Wallflower plugins, and so I decided to get it. And I did get the cinnamon pretzel roll refill because I could get it for some kind of a discount. I don't remember. And this smells very interesting, but I like it. I like those bread scents, which that new Campfire Donut Candle coming out, I'm very excited about because people are acting like it's similar to French Baguette, which I loved. Okay. I ended up taking back the YSL All Hours foundation, not because of the alcohol hoopla content, but because at the end of the day, I didn't think the price warranted the results for me. Everybody's different. I mean, you can like a high-end foundation, you can like a drugstore, you can like both. It's all about which foundation you just prefer. And I mean, even for a drugstore foundation, I like drugstore foundations more than that, you know? But I did return it, and I picked up the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette. And if you know, I did have the peach palette last year, and I got rid of it because the scent was way too strong. Well, this one, the scent is not as bad. It's strong, but it's not as bad. And y'all, I adore it. It is just such a perfect matte palette for me. I did get rid of the Too Faced matte palette. I gave it to my cousin because she was wanting a good matte palette. I loved it, but, you know, thought I would share the love. And there were a few shades in it that I had gotten rid of that I was missing. And I see them in this, so I'm happy to have this again. Well, not again, but I'm happy to have this. It's a good matte palette if you like warm tone shades. And I've worn it so much since I've had it. I'll use this and that NYX cream shadow, and I'm just happy. I also am getting over strep throat. I had strep throat earlier in the week. But it's very similar to the Becca Jaclyn Hill packaging, and I just think it's adorable. And it has these two little peaches. This whole collection is just, like, they had a marketing genius working for them on this. They need to use that person for everything else. It's cute, but it's not overly kiddish. It's just very pretty, or at least to me. Okay. Lord have mercy. Okay, MAC sent me an email for being like the MAC Select member, and it said I got an anniversary gift with a purchase. So for the anniversary gift, they were doing the patent lip polishes, and I picked the shade Look Lively. I've had quite a few of these over the years, and I've always liked them. They're kind of that glossy, slightly sheer lip color. I had patent pink and the really nude one. And I ended up getting rid of them because they started looking like they were growing mold. I don't know if they were, but I picked up this. And it is one of those really pale pinks. That's a terrible swatch, y'all. Okay, that's a little bit better. It has almost that kind of like beige white undertone. So if you don't like really pale pinks, you would not like this. But I wore it earlier today and I liked it. And then for my purchase, I picked up Malt in the single eyeshadow. Through all of my research, I love Too Faced Almond Truffle. And this seems to be pretty similar. You can see my nasty fingers, y'all, because I don't have a wet wipe. I don't know if it's going to be a dead-on dupe for Almond Truffle, but I think I'll be pretty happy with it. And I had a 15% off code, so I got that for like $5 and some change. So I was very happy. Oh, and for my sample, I did bring this to show you. It is so freaking cute. It's one of the MAC shade scents, but look at the little perfume sample. It looks like a freaking little MAC lipstick. And I got this scent, Cream de Nude, and while it smells good, it just smells so generic. Vanilla musk. You know, warm vanilla sugar from Bath & Body Works is pretty similar. It is a good scent. I mean, I would get a sample time and time again, but I just don't think it's special enough to warrant purchase. But if that's the kind of scent you like, then, you know, it is special to you. Okay. I'll go ahead and show you the big purchase. I fell for the hype and I decided to purchase it. Da-da. The Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye Palette, and it is what I'm wearing today. I think I'm probably pretty washed out, so I don't know if you can see. Now, I've never tried her powder eyeshadows, so I cannot attest and say if they're the same quality or not. Gosh, I wish I had something. If I had anything to wipe my hands, I would. To me, I don't know. It's like the 2017 version of the Naked palette. That's just how I feel looking at it. I really like how it's broken up into 4 sets of trios. So you have different variations. And this, surprise, is the one I'm wearing today. I absolutely loved that matte color, the middle one. It was so good. This one, it's almost like, I don't want to say chunky, but if you applied it with your fingers, I think you would get a really good full-on result. So this disco eye on the end, I might use that on inner corner. If I want a black, I'll use that. I don't know how much I'll use that middle shade. Everything over here I'll use except for that. And then this I would use, and obviously these. So, you know, in a palette, I can't look at it and say it's only worth it if I would use every shade, because I don't know if I've ever had a palette that I would use every shade. But as long as you're content with the amount of shades you would use, then I think it's a good palette for you, if that makes sense. Okay, Nordstrom, and then a few Amazon things, and then we'll be done. Okay, they were doing, I guess, price matching Macy's, like I said. So I picked up a few things. I got the Laura Mercier loose mineral powder, and I got it in soft porcelain. I used to have real sand, and I think it was just too dark for me. So I got this to try as like a powder over my foundation for extra coverage. I'm loving it. Loving it. And then the Laura Mercier, she now has the matte caviar sticks. And there was a gift with purchase. I wanted Au Naturel and caramel. And the gift with purchase came with a little Au Naturel, which is very pale. On my eyelids, it's almost, I almost can't see it. So it's like a good shadow base for me. But if you're wanting it to show up on your lids and you're around my shade, then it probably won't. And then caramel is pretty much what I wanted. It's just a touch darker. So I can put it on my lower lash lines for a little bit of definition. I can put it on my lids and it looks like I have a little bit of color, and it can still be a base. And then it also came with Moonlight. I should swatch all the others for y'all, but I'm covered in stuff. And Moonlight, it is so freaking shimmery that I don't know if I'm even going to keep it. I mean, it's like that intense. So, I don't know. Okay. I brought out some of my samples from Nordstrom to show you. I don't even know why. I ordered multiple times. I finally got a sample of the SK2 Facial Treatment Essence. So excited to try that. This is one of the little Armani eye tints in shade 12. I'm happy to try that, but it's a lot lighter than I would typically reach for. I got one of the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara samples to try finally, because I've heard so much about this. A Jo Malone, what is this? I think it's the Peony and Blush Suede Body Cream and the Glam Glow Gravity Mud Mask. Okay, and then also from there, excuse me, I picked up a new lash because I'm almost out of my Revita lash. And I was talking with one of my subscribers, and she mentioned that she thinks your lashes kind of get immune or used to one of the ones, and then she thinks she needs to change it. And somebody else mentioned that to me, and I'm probably going to be finishing up my Revita lash soon, so I decided to try new lash since it was on sale. So I will let you know. And then I picked up the Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Detox Hydra Gel Eye Patches because they were on sale as well. And this comes in a jar with 30 pairs, so 60 patches. So definitely more cost efficient than buying the other kinds, but I will have to see how they are. I'm going to use one tomorrow and see, or a pair. Let me see. If it's not sealed, I'll show you. Oh. Yeah, it smells like cucumber, and it's like juicy. There's one. Do you see it sliding off? Okay. Anyway, so I'm excited to try these because they have been on my wish list. I was going to pick them up when I did my like Ulta point redemption haul, but since they were on sale, I went ahead and done it. Okay, and last but not least, I have 3 things from Amazon. I have been, oh my gosh, so obsessed. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I don't know if it's Korean beauty or Asian beauty. I don't know. It may all be Asian beauty. I just don't want to say the wrong thing and be, I don't know. Anyways,